Good morning, buenos dias, ni hao, sin chao, what's up? It's me, Mr. Jordan. Today we're going to be looking at Chapter 10, the final chapter of Animal Farm, and doing some analysis, looking at the themes, the symbols, and then close reading a few quotes. So if you want to pick up on the quotes and the summary and the key aspects of the chapter, stick around and watch till the end. Quote in Chapter 10 of Animal Farm. The luxuries of which Snowball had once taught the animals to dream. The stalls with electric light and hot and cold water, and the 3-day week were no longer talked about. Napoleon had denounced such ideas as contrary to the spirit of animalism. The truest happiness, he said, lay in working hard and living frugally. Somehow, it seemed as though the farm had grown richer without making the animals themselves any richer. Except, of course, for the pigs and dogs. So what we're seeing here in this quote is that all of the promises, the false promises of the pigs, or the sort of rulers, the president or emperor of the farm, the one who's on the absolute top of the social hierarchy, right at the pinnacle of the pyramid, Napoleon, isn't sharing with the bottom. So there's no trickle-down economy here. The money and the wealth that's coming from the labor of all the animals is being funneled up to the top and the select few. And this is obviously Orwell's comparison and analogy to what happened under Stalinism, where poverty was rampant among the masses and only the rulers of the society were able to gather and collect all of the money. This is also a sort of trademark or telltale sign of totalitarianism and ultimately the unfair nature of the social hierarchy. The second key quote here is from Squealer, Napoleon's mouthpiece, talking about the so-called work the pigs do. Squealer told them that the pigs had to expend enormous labors every day upon mysterious things called files, reports, minutes, and memoranda. These were large sheets of paper which had to be closely covered with writing, and as soon as they were covered, they were burnt in the furnace. Is that the pigs are creating their own bureaucracy. So they're building themselves a mountain of so-called paperwork. The society and the people who are directly under the ruler. So those sort of aristocrats or bureaucrats or technocrats who operate and run the state or the government and collect the wealth and are often corrupt or growing fat on the proceeds. But they themselves don't really do any true labor. They're always doing this mysterious thing called paperwork. They're signing laws, enacting rich, doing all these things that don't actually benefit the populace or the lower class people who are putting all their work and their effort and their back-breaking labor into creating this structure and building up those few who remain at the top. The final quote we're going to look at today is a really short one, but it's maybe the most famous line in the entire book. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. So this is the big finale, the conclusion. And what's happened here is that the original commandments of animalism are not only completely forgotten, there's one left, 6 gone, we started with 7, they're no longer having the same meaning. This idea of equality, of equal nature or a level playing field is gone. Some animals are more equal than others. Some are more entitled than others. Some are gaining greater wealth, working less, and relieving themselves of the burden of labor by forcing those others to be indentured or enslaved beneath them. And that's the ultimate message of this book, that the system in the USSR under Stalin failed, and that ultimately it was about taking advantage of the laborers and the workers and the animals on the farm beneath the pigs to do their bidding and get them rich. And this is the final image of the book, too. The pigs grown fat and obese by consuming all of the wealth of the farm and walking around on their hind legs in humans' clothing, because they have, of course, become anthropomorphized. And the allegory is that the pigs themselves are the ruling class. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video. Let me know what else you'd like to see in the comments below. Ask any questions you have in your prep for your English classes. and subscribe for more great analysis and summaries of novels and texts from your English class. Take care.